just like to welcome each and every one of you. We do realize the great responsibility that we've got to make sure that you've got the holiday of a lifetime. And we appreciate the fact that out of nowhere, you guys trust us with this opportunity. And we look forward to it from our side, and we certainly hope that we can deliver what you've got preset in your mind. And nothing is a blueprint from our side. I always joke by saying we make it up as we go along. And we do it to a certain extent, to be flexible, to make everybody as comfortable as possible. And at the end of the day, for us, the most important part is it's a long-term relationship. I know business is in amongst all of this and there's got to be money involved, but that set aside, if you guys don't leave as a true connected friends of ours, we have failed on you on this trip. And that's how we see it, and I firmly believe, and I get the feeling that you guys are seeing it the same way.
Yes.
So here's to each and every one of you on having a fantastic trip with us.
Cheers.
All right? Good health, everybody.
Well, we're here from the United States on a great, lovely South Africa with Umilo Safari. We have Troy Schwartz, Scott Kelly, and I'm Richie Adams, and we're going to have a fantastic time while we're here.
This is our first morning out, so we're going to see what we can get.
It's amazing to actually be here in person. Still doesn't seem quite real to even be here, and it's honestly it's a blessing to be able to do so.
We're gonna go figure it out.
We could take a shot through the bush from that side. But for your first animal, I don't want you to take a shot through the bush.
I agree. The wind is perfect.
Oh, just perfect. And that's why he's feeding with his ass towards us as well. His head is into the wind in that bush. He's turned slightly. So he's got his head up. I just want to have a look at his horns, and then we'll decide. Good. He's good. He's a shooter. We're gonna get up and stay low. We're gonna go up another 50, 60 yards. Yeah. Okay, side by side. Sticks lower down, you're going to shoot sitting down on your one knee. Okay, not standing. Going to be lower down, yeah. 120 yards. Like a 6 or 7. Yeah, 7 is fine. Come up on, yeah. He didn't like that shot. Good shot. Yeah, nicely behind the shoulders. He's gonna go forward into the engine room. That shot. Very stood and he ran this way. There's the blood.
Oh,
Yeah, so now we just walk slowly. But I think he's down. That's a good shot. It's still up. It's still up. Very nice bull. Lost a lot of blood, eh? After that first shot.
that's a pretty good first animal.
Both tips are intact. That's what took me so long to look at. Sometimes the tips are broken off because they're that sharp and they go really thin and they can wear them down quite a bit and then they break off sometimes.
Good night.
Beautiful, eh?
Yeah.
Where was that second shot? Okay, there. I thought the shot was here, but the shot was there, that second one. So your first shot was at that angle.
Yes.
Came in there, so it should be on the inside of the further shoulder. I'm just going to fetch the truck, Troy. Is that fine?
Yep.
And then find a way in here.
Look at the one. We just got on the property this morning and we saw a nice red hartebeest, and we didn't have any luck getting around to him. He wouldn't move, so we elected not to take the shot, and so we moved on out a little bit, and we ended up seeing the sable in the field. And Francois here, we put a good stock on him. Got to probably what, 75, 100 yards maybe of him.
That's right, yeah.
Took a shot, and we shot him, and he ran off, and then we saw his horns bobbing up and down, but we had to put one more shot on him, and here he is.
Yeah, I mean, we could have waited a bit longer and he would have died for sure, because we could see, like you say, he was sort of wanting to fall down or lay his head down, because he was already on the ground, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And we just didn't want him to suffer any longer. We put a second shot into him. But yeah, beautiful animal. What was nice about that stalk was all the time until we fired that shot, he didn't know that we were there. He was still feeding on that bush in front of him.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a memorable stalk and fantastic trophy for your first animal in Africa.
I love it.
Well done.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Beautiful animal.
All right.
Shot with a 338 Win Mag, Winchester Magnum, and it's 230 grain Norma expandable bullets. So yeah, good shot. You went in on the mid of the body, but that bullet went all the way forward into the engine room, and that slowed him down completely. But beautiful bull. Well done, Troy, and congratulations.
Thank you. Well, it's a foggy morning, and we're just got here, and hopefully the sun breaks the clouds a little bit, and we're gonna go see if we can find maybe a hartebeest or a kudu today, and hopefully we can see through some of this fog.
Right, so about 400 yards out here, I saw an oryx. Just gonna get closer and see the size of his horns. I can't see the size from here. It's a big-bodied animal, but you don't know if the horns are broken and if they're long enough. So when we get there now, we'll have a look. There's a nice breeze from the front, and like I said to you this morning, the sun will be sort of over our shoulders, so we've got the advantage in our favor now. Because of the amount of tortoises that's here. Big hartebeest. Okay. Yeah, come. Come this side. Yeah, we'll have a look now. We'll take a shot at him and then we're gonna go for that oryx. Okay. We wait a bit more. Okay. That is how you do it. You spotted it yourself too, well done. Beautiful shot. Awesome, let's go and have a look at him. Reload.
Good shot.
That's a fucking beautiful shot. And Yanni says that oryx isn't moving. Not completely dead yet. But there's the bullet. That's the exit. Yeah, very nice bull. Very, very nice bull. Well done again, well done. He's got nice heavy horns. Beautiful. Yeah, fantastic. Troy, a beautiful red hartebeest bull. We started off for a stalk on a oryx at about 500 yards away down here on our right, and you spotted this one first on the right hand side of us, only what 60 yards, and he was feeding head down, so he didn't see us. We quickly got into the sticks hoping his head will be a trophy head, you know, good quality horns, and he is, certainly is. And he stepped out and it was a 60-yard shot on the shoulder. The bullet went straight through, but he dropped on the spot and he never knew what hit him. Beautiful red hartebeest bull. He was on his own by the looks of it, and he's going to look fantastic on your wall.
Yeah,
well done.
Thank you, love it.
Brilliant. 338 Win Mag, 230 grain Norma, and he did the job perfectly. Well done. Beautiful bull. This Nyala bull is definitely a shooter.
Good.
The wind is okay. There's one female to his right. We must just make sure that she doesn't see us. See if we can get a shot on him. You want your magnification on 6 or 7. All right. I'll try and find him for you. It's not much of a shot. There's no shot. We gotta wait. There's no shot. Chances of seeing a bigger one is really good. That's again like a second last day Nyala, you know.
Got it.
Alright, so there's a herd of Nyala here. 2 young bulls in the herd. But there's a bigger bull shooter on the right hand side, 60 yards or so to the right. And he's feeding. So we're gonna just go up on this ridge here and then come down. And hopefully we can see him. The bush is a bit high there. I hope we can see him. We'll take a try. Okay. Go up here. He's down, yeah. Look there. That's female still watching, look. Let's go.
You saw him, Bob?
Yeah. Drop on the spot. No, a lot of blood. He's finished. Oh. I was still. I don't know if you've noticed how the hair on his back stood up. That's mating, and he had his neck pulled down. Brilliant.
Gosh. Yeah.
As we came lower, I thought we were going to lose sight of him because the bush is getting higher and higher, and we got to get closer. But when that one female started feeding up here, I thought that's a good sign because this was the only open area. And he's been feeding right here since we left at the top. Then he went in the thicket and then he followed the females out again. Yeah, well, Troy, it's day 4 of our hunt. Day 3 of the actual hunt, because yesterday was a blowout with the rain. We came out this morning and we first saw a Nyala bull and a female. Wasn't quite big enough. And we proceeded just to follow all the viewpoints and see what we can see from the top of the hill. And we got to the top of this hill here to our right hand side as we're sitting now. And we saw this herd of Nyala feeding. I think we sat there for about 10 minutes and then I saw this one coming out for the first time. He was sort of to the side feeding towards the rest of the herd. And we made that stalk covering probably about 300 yards, 350 yards of walking. And we got to 70 yards of him and got you onto the sticks. You know, we were walking slowly and then all of a sudden we had to be very quick because he was moving out of sight. And you dropped him in his tracks. And a beautiful Nyala bull. Nice ivory tips. Yeah, well done, Troy. I'm happy for you. Well done.
Thank you.
see the golden wildebeest, I see the oryx, but there's a load of impala females in the way here, right here and on the next bank. Okay, right, let's go back, drop down, and we're gonna go at the bottom there, we're gonna go around. There's impala, take the rifle down. In this valley here, there are a lot of animals now. Impala, oryx and wildebeest. I think if we go over now and we get a shot at the oryx, we'll do that first. But if we go over and we get busted by something else and it's a trophy, we take it, whatever it is, in terms of the list. Okay. Right, let's do this. Let's stay together. Oh no, impala in the rut. I see the oryx is standing about 150 yards here, 160, so we're gonna go a bit closer. Hopefully we'll get a shot. I've just got 3 impala out in the open that side. They're not looking yet, but they're out in the open. Low as we can. Sitting down shot again. The oryx is looking straight at us. Safety off. He's not in view yet, he's still gonna come. That, folks, is how it's done. Beautiful. Excellent shot. Got my mojo back. Great shot. Beautiful.
Oh, finished. I didn't even get to pet the impala.
Yeah, no, he's passing away. Beautiful ram.
Thank you.
Last stalk of the evening. We waited and waited and waited, and it worked out, eh?
It worked out
We
great.
We got them inquisitive enough so that they hang around to have a look at us.
It's pretty.
Okay.
Alright, so it's Friday afternoon, 22nd July. Had hard work again today. Don't know how, on what plan we were, probably M or N or O or something. We had many stalks. I think the wind today helped the animals more than us, because every time we wanted to stalk them blue wildebeest, it was tactically wrong in terms of the wind. And finally the blue wildebeest cleared the area where they've been, and they got into this spot. We saw them from probably 1,000 yards out. By the time we got here, it was oryx, it was this impala, the blazebuck was on the far side, and we didn't get that shot on that blue wildebeest, nor the golden one. But this beautiful ram, he had a herd of about probably 22, 23 females with him, but he was right in front of us, and I thought, listen, this is a given, and he's so beautiful. Got long horns, deep curve to the back. The tips are nice parallel, they sharp, both of them intact. Beautiful ram, Troy, 65 yards. Off the sticks, dropped him on the spot. He didn't even know about us. And then all the animals ran away. We waited, and some of them came back, and he was one of them, this blazebuck ram. And they stood behind a bush, and we waited for them. And I think we spent about 45 minutes standing there. And then when they moved, we moved, and then they were just inquisitive long enough for you to get a shot at him. And yeah, dropped him on the spot as well, about 160, 170 yards off the stick, so great shot.
Thank you.
And beautiful blazebuck ram, and we're definitely ending today on a high.
Good. We needed it.
Yeah, we did hard. We've done hard work so far this week. But hopefully this will turn the tide for us. So congratulations on 2 fine trophies.
Thank you. Thanks for your help.
Yeah, it was fantastic. It was memorable.
Yeah, for sure.
Well done. No, 2 beautiful trophies, and yeah, good story to the end of the day.
Alright. We saw 2 oryx. One was standing facing us, the other one was lying down. They're about 250 yards that way. I think we'll carry on, walk on the track until we get below the wind, and then we'll cut into the wind. But we want the one that's lying down. It looks like a bigger one than the one standing. So hopefully it's going to be a close-up shot, like 60 yards or so. Because the bush is quite thick. Just got to be very alert when we get there. Excellent. Just get on the sticks. Safety hold. Just wait. I think it's lying down. Through the scrub. Look all the oryx tracks. Look where that shot went. Perfect. On instinct. Good shooting. That last one. You see your instinct when you don't think about the shot.
It's true. Yeah.
And just perfect shot. So you're overthinking your shots.
I agree. Favorite ones. It's so dang elusive. It hides from you and can't do anything about it.
First shot was high.
Got lucky. Well, it was too
Because the shrub was so high.
Yeah. You just said throw it in the body, and that's what I was going to do.
But nice skin on her, beautiful face,
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
black and white, it's just phenomenal. How she looked at us through that bush as well, eh?
How did she figure us
How camouflage she is.
Gosh. You wouldn't think something that color could hide from anything.
But they are very well camouflaged.
Oh my God.
Beautiful, eh?
Those are by far the biggest horns I ever have.
Yeah, beautiful.
Gosh. Man, those are crazy.
Did we get the logistics sorted out to get it out?
It's almost bent a little bit, but we'll make it work.
Maybe sit down and do it. Yeah.
Gosh. What a
For once, a good stalk worked out well right all to the end. We've had many stalks, and then the last bit of luck we needed didn't work. We saw this oryx when we drove past. She was on the left-hand side. We went past for about 250 yards. We walked back. Fortunately, we saw her before she saw us. She was lying down, got you onto the sticks. But then instead of standing up and giving us a chance, she stood up and just went. Fortunately, she chose to go left to right. There was a clearing. She came to stop again. And you were quick enough to take that first shot. Call it a spine shot on the shoulder, high shoulder shot, but spine. That obviously knocked her over, and we followed up, and you finished off with a shot in the chest. Beautiful cow, beautiful horns. Tips are flaring out, both of them at the top. Razor sharp still at the top, you know, and very prominent rings. It's a beautiful trophy, Troy. Well done. We almost got an oryx yesterday afternoon, but we were blessed with that fantastic Impala ram instead. And it worked out well because this is really a fine trophy. Well done, congratulations.
Thank you.
She's going to look beautiful in your trophy room.
Oh, can't wait.
In the lion's den.
There you go.
It's Sunday morning, 24 July. We're halfway on the hunt. Had bad weather yesterday afternoon. Better this morning. It's cold, but the sun is out. We spotted some blue wildebeest at the right hand side, and they're all bachelors. So I hope there are a lot of trophies in there, and we're going to see now if we can get a shot on them.
Awesome.
Yeah, I hope so. Okay. Find a leg.
All right.
Find that leg and then just come up that leg.
Okay.
Don't swing in from the ass or from the front. Come up from the bottom. Where that leg is touching the body. Just there.
Oh.
Stay behind me. Yeah, here they come. Come in the shade, yeah? Okay, come. Stop, he's gonna stop. He's gonna stop.
Light the front one. You can take him. Very good shot. Reload. Very good shot. Okay, come with me. Very good shot. Do now is just find exactly where they stood. We're going to walk that track, and while we walk the tracks we will look in front of us to see if he's lying down.
Okay.
He's either going to lie down or he's going to stand half dead on his feet, because you hit him hard, 100%. But now we just got to slow down and pay attention to every detail around us. See his ass?
Yeah.
And you found that front leg, eh? And you came up the front leg.
Yes, and I had time.
Yeah.
Jesus, I need time.
Uh,
You're just your voice and the way you told me to do it. If you know,
you replayed that.
I don't get excited at home on deer, but I get excited here.
Yeah, but it's good.
Even before the shot I take, yeah, my heart rate's going.
Yeah.
Which is good as woman have.
Yeah, well, exactly. I said to Melissa last night, I said, if you're not gonna, you look here, he started plowing here.
Oh yeah.
He already here started feeling that he's not comfortable.
This is where the hurt.
This is where they split. That's where they split because of him.
Good Lord.
Yeah, look here. That's him here, started stumbling. Ah, man. Look, I always say, if your heart rate doesn't pick up, there's something wrong with you. You have to get excited.
That's right.
You need is a split second to squeeze the trigger.
Oh, that's a good shot. What a big animal.
Yeah, it's a good shot. That's exit. He's stone dead, man. Look, yeah, you've punctured the lungs. Look at all the foam.
Yeah, they're so beautiful.
Fantastic.
And they're big. I didn't think they were that big. He looks old.
8 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yes.
Now, tell me how
So if you stand here, you want the tips to lean backwards. And that's what they do. That's the first thing, side profile. Second thing you look at is how high the bosses are elevated above the hair. If it's a young bull, this will be flush with the hair.
Oh wow.
This wouldn't have risen out. It would have been flush, and it would have been really smooth here with no old cracks inside. This one is already cracked up, and that's old age. Maturity, that's what you want. It's possible to shoot a blue wildebeest that's wider but younger.
Yeah.
You with me?
Yeah.
They first get the width, then the bosses form. And out of the bosses formation, then you start getting these cracks. And all of these that breaks off like that, that's how they shave themselves against the trees, mark the territory. All right, so it's nice when a plan comes together. Oh, I like it when a plan comes together. So we saw this first saw a breeding herd, then we saw the bachelor herd. We used the wind, we used the sun. They swung around from right to left, and this guy was the leader of the whole herd of them. And he came to a perfect broadside position. You on the sticks, about 120 yards, 130 yards. And you found that front leg on the crosshair, brought it up, and you placed your shot perfectly in the center of that shoulder. He took it really hard. I saw the impact. I saw him jump to the right, and hard and long shot, exited behind the shoulder this side. So he went straight through the inner room, Troy, and it's a beautiful blue wildebeest bull, old one. Nice cracks and character on the bosses, solid developed bosses. Tips are intact, leaning backwards. It's got the beautiful stripes on the side. Beautiful trophy, well done, and a good shot. I'm happy for you.
Yeah, me too. Thank you.
Yeah, well done. You deserve this one after all the hard work we've been putting in after them, so well done.
Thanks.
All right, Troy, just below here, out of the wind, I saw a small herd of blue wildebeest bulls, but there's a beautiful golden wildebeest bull in there. Bit tricky, because the breeze is going over this brow, down the slope, but I figured if we go down this side, we can swing around on their height and come around into the breeze there, hopefully.
So let's see if we can get onto them. But he's a beautiful bull. If you can get onto them, he's a beautiful bull. Hope you get a shot there.
Alright.
Just check your, how many rounds have you got in the magazine?
2 and 1 in the chamber.
So it's 3 total, that's fine. Okay. That's fine. Okay. Let's go.
Alright.
And then we'll go in. Just relax here. See, the breeding herd is on the right hand side. Okay. But the bachelors are here in front of us. So we gotta go in a straight line. I think if we keep low, we can beat that one. There's some more dead ground behind us. If we just keep low for about 60 yards, we can cut it. Okay, I think we've beaten her. So there's enough dead ground here. I'm thinking that bachelor herd is over here. So we'll go down another 50 yards and come in on a 45 angle. All right. Ooh, fuck. Fucking one shade sticking out there. Just wait until it turns his head. There is one sticking out, but she's not seeing us. But I'm just afraid she might see the movement. All I can see of her is the curl of her horns and ears. That means that she will be able to see us move. Back. Still right there. They must be over here. As soon as you get your breathing back, you're gonna go another 60 yards. I think then they'll be in front of us here. Completely visible from head to toe because we're coming over a brow. So as soon as I can see that the rifle and sticks will clear the brow, I'll stop. Which means to them we are looking smaller.
Okay.
They don't see all of us. They only see about, say, half of us. the sticks. There he is. You see? To the left. Up the leg. Keep it low. Alright, let's go. Look, there wasn't really time for anything else than to just take a shot.
Not from excitement, though, because
Ah, every single animal was looking at us.
and we picked up the golden oriole.
There he is. Let's just see his head. If there's movement. No, stay on my left, that's fine. But his head is down, which is a really... No, next shot. Now. He's got to stop now, then you shoot him. Wait. Wait, he's going to stop now. That's it. Oh, that's a shot.
I got him that time, ain't no doubt about it. Up the leg.
Beautiful, on the shoulder.
I don't need another bullet.
What a hunt. What a hunt. Brilliant, that last shot was right on the shoulder. I saw the blood pumping the minute that bullet hit him.
Hold it up.
Now he's finished. Beautiful bull. There was some excitement, wasn't it?
That's the one that got him.
Yeah, the last one. And I'll tell you something else. If it wasn't for that moderator, he would not have hung around. He would have bolted away from us, but he didn't know where that sound came from.
No, he didn't.
Because of that moderator or silencer. And he was searching for us, eh? Did you see? He stopped and he's looking and he couldn't see us. I don't know where that shot was, the first one. We'll have a look at him when he set him up.
Maybe I just scared him to death. He didn't hit him.
No, there was a whack. I actually heard bone.
Okay,
So I'm not sure where that shot was.
that's fine. Take 3 to bring him down.
Got him.
I was breathing so heavy. I don't know
Yeah,
how-
because you were crouching for how long, walking, bent over.
Oh.
Well, Troy, you got the blue wildebeest and the golden wildebeest on one day. And we've been after them for some days now, the past, 3-4 days. And today it finally happened. This last stalk was easy in the beginning because we worked through the thicket, but we were walking on the kudu's paths, so it was quite open. But as soon as we got into the open area, you know, that's where you've got that 50-50 call, because all their eyes were facing down, that whole herd. But we had that little bump here. There was some dead ground for us and they couldn't see us. And we got to, it's got to be 220, 230 yards, I guess. And he was standing broadside. First shot dropped him. We didn't know where that shot was. And it was good that we followed up with caution so that he didn't see us after that first shot. And the second shot made him jump up. He did hit him on the neck. And he was disorientated completely. So he came slightly towards us and he stood broadside. And that last shot was center of the shoulder and dropped him. So yeah, beautiful bull. Also oldish. Not very old, but definitely over the middle of his life. He's mature for sure. He's got some nice markings already on his bosses and on his horns. Tips are also leaning back and he's got a good wide spread. But it's a beautiful color. So well done. I'm very, very happy for you. We've worked hard for him.
Too hard.
So yeah, he's going to look beautiful with the other one in your trophy room. Congratulations.
So where's a pretty one?
I killed 2 of them today. I'm gonna kill this breed now.
These wildebeest looked out there, looked at, oh, them pretty got golden, but it's a different color than the one that Richie got.
Yeah.
Compare your two, your stripes go like this, where his were straight, and yours is more of a, oh, a
What? Roll out of it once.
He sounds like Greta.
Do it one time.
I would figure smoking with their wild animals.
We was just making fun of Troy. He said he bought
Yeah.
Take your whole body.
Hey,
On the top. This
ready? There you go.
How are you on, Deb?
Scott's like dead.
Gosh.
I told Pluto, I said he sent me a picture. He gave me a picture.
South Africa, having a good old time, you know, the men and the women, our wives. The experience has been wonderful. It's been great. Seen so many animals. So far as of right now, I think we're pretty much on schedule and getting everything that we want, but what we wish for. You know, we got oryx, zebra, impala, blessbuck, kudu, wildebeest, gold, black.
one more wildebeest
Blue.
for Richie, and I have to jump in the swimming pool. And it is winter here, and it is pretty cold for here, and it ain't warmed up any.
So,
I kind of hope they don't get it.
oh no, we're gonna get it.
We ain't coming
I
home
believe you
tonight
will.
till we get
You have
it.
5 days to get it.
But man, just the experience itself, just be out here. I know we're hunting and everything, but just being out here in this beautiful country, it's been wonderful and great.
On my end, it is totally different than I ever expected. Troy sent me all his info, and honestly, I wasn't real sure at all. I didn't know that I even wanted to come. Didn't know why I would want to come. Kind of get to talking with her, things start coming together. Needless to say, I'm here, and I couldn't be happier. Again, nothing at all what I expected. The animals are super abundant. Had some fellowship here with the guys, men that are unmatched. Honestly, Nora and I both have had a better time here than we've ever had, either alone or apart, which says a lot for both of us. To have her with me on the zebra hunt was fantastic. It was just mind-blowing to experience it. I couldn't be happier. One of the best things, a phone doesn't work here. That is fantastic. Number two, there ain't any TVs. This is 2 weeks with something that at home we all experience that stays with us. Televisions, phones, and having to interact with other people. The only people I interact with are sitting right here in this circle for 2 whole weeks. I can't express how much that's worth. That is priceless. I truly am, and I'm blessed to be here, and it's an honor to.
Amen.
Gosh dang, that thing's heavy.
Yeah.
Does it explode on
I'm
impact?
going to give you two. No, it's going to give you 2 solids
Okay.
to shoot with, but this is the soft you're going to use.
This is the difference between the two.
Okay.
So we spotted that shootable buffalo bull in that direction from the top of that hill. He's about 400 yards out at the moment. The wind is perfect coming from the front. It's semi-open where he is. I hope that we can get you in at about 50 yards, all right? Chances are really good that after the first shot, he's gonna move a little bit. I'm not gonna pick up the sticks. I'm going to put the sticks down for the first shot. After that, you take the rifle off the sticks. And then it's free hand.
All right.
All right?
Good.
Okay. Okay.
Lord, please keep your hands over us and let everything happen according to your will. And bless this hunt for us. Amen.
Okay, let's do it. There's a cactus tree to the left of him.
Yeah.
So that'll be our marker, that cactus. If we find that cactus, we know he's on.
No, it's on
Yeah.
the right, yeah.
Yeah. Daar's 'n stuk vijboom. Maar we will not rush you when we get there. We will set you up and you squeeze that first trigger. You squeeze that first shot when you are ready. Alright? It's your buffalo. We're not going to shoot unless we have to defend ourselves against the charging buffalo. And just remember, as long as you can see him, you give him lead.
I can do that.
Okay. Remember, you've got 3 rounds. After the 3rd shot, open, reload. I'll keep a visual with Clute on that buffalo. You concentrate on loading your rifle correctly and be ready for the 4th shot. From where we saw him at the top of the hill, he's still feeding. He's just moved forward 10, 15 yards, right? So it's just still the same location. Try and stay with me. Okay. That's his shoulder. Take him. Good shot, come. Come. Again, again, again. Come to the left. Left. That was a good shot. Right. Come on, come on. isn't over yet. I know. Let's go closer. Come. Go up that side. Yeah, there he is, lying down. Okay, let's come closer. Go straight. Safety's off. Safety off. Off, yeah. Yeah, ready to fire. Yeah. Put another one in him. As soon as we see his shoulder and his chest, we put another one in him. Just put it there. Come. Come next to me. Yeah. Watch him. He's finished. Okay. That, my friend, is your buffalo. Well done. Great hunt from the top there. Beautiful bull. Excellent shot. Hier, lekker jag geweest, hè?
Thank you very much.
Nice. Excellent first shot. Excellent first shot.
That's perfect. We need to get that.
Thank God.
Beautiful.
I came all the way across the world for this one.
That's beautiful. And fantastic shot placement.
Okay,
There's a bullet. Feel it. You can actually feel the bullet sideways there. So we'll retrieve that for you.
You know, get back to them.
And
Wow.
excellent shot, eh, Pluto?
Yeah.
And that death bellow was so clear.
It was. I'm glad I got to experience that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you, Lord, for keeping us safe. Thank you that you blessed us with so beautiful animal. To bless Troy and all of us. Thank you very much. Amen.
Thank you.
Safe and sound. And I thought the wildebeest was big. Wow. I guess I hit another plug. That's perfect.
And he was also quite amazed. What is this stuff?
Exactly.
Who's this stuff?
I've never heard that sound.
That was awesome. It's unbelievable. Thank you.
Good job, Troy.
He was dead. We just do a follow-up. So
You did?
Oh wow.
Nora, look over here, and Scott.
Scott, look
Scott.
up.
Right, Troy. A lot of people this past few days have seen this beautiful bull from the top of that hill. When we came out this morning, we saw him as well feeding here. We knew he was here in this area. I think we saw him ourselves from the vehicle about 2-3 days ago for the first time. He's got beautiful bosses, very mature bull, full of character on the cracks of the bosses and big wide spread as well. Nice thick horns. I think the left hand horn is slightly longer than the right hand one, so he's left-handed. Worn that one down quicker. We spotted him again from the top of the hill, probably 700 yards, 800 yards out. So we stalked down through the thick cover and we got to about 60 yards and he was still feeding, he didn't know about us. And then we moved closer, probably to 40 yards, I'd say, about 40. Got you onto the sticks and he stepped into that gap. And when we called him, he stopped. And I must congratulate you again. I know I've said it a dozen times already since you shot it, but a perfectly placed shot. Low on the shoulder, straight into the engine room. The bullet is actually sitting below the skin on the far shoulder, so all the vitals has been hit. He made a turn to the left and he ran probably 60, 70 yards and he fell down just to our right here against that thick cover. And next minute we heard the death bellow twice. Beautiful bull, and most importantly, when you had to fire a perfect shot, you did just that. So well done. Honestly, I'm very happy for you. Good shooting, you kept your nerve,
And when he's looking at you like that, he's very intimidating because you could see the whole animal.
It's huge.
Huh?
He was big.
But I mean, you kept your cool, you squeezed that trigger off perfectly. So yeah, fantastic. Very good story for a beautiful trophy.
Thank you.
Well done. On the plain there on the right hand side, I saw some black wildebeest lying down, but in front of them are about 5 or 6 blesbok. So they're going to be the ones to beat. But I think the last bit of scrub that can give us cover is still close enough for a shot to the black wildebeest. So wind now is not bad, is bad, but when we get to the bottom, I'm quite sure when we turn to the right, the wind will be from the front. Then we'll be fine. Hey Troy, come on the sticks. Safety off, I'll tell you. Good shot.
It's really hard.
I think you broke his spine.
See how you shoot like this, feel it.
Huh?
I said how you shoot like that.
Beautiful. I'm a little bit, yeah.
And the other ones?
Yeah.
They don't.
No, they don't. No.
And he's got a mane.
Yeah, and the mane, yeah. That's completely different.
The tails are beautiful. Wow, you gotta get that tail in there.
We've done plenty of stalks this last 5-6 days on the black wildebeest. They always like to be in open area where they can see around them properly. And they somehow, when they lie down, have angles. On all angles, they've got one of them looking. And we did a stalk again this morning about 2 hours ago. Did not work out. The blesbok assisted them and alerted them that we were there. Then we drove and we saw them running on the right-hand side. We got the truck out of the way. There's a nice bump again, if you can look back there over Anushka. And she actually said, let's do another stalk one more time before we go to lunch, and it worked perfectly. We came over, we got only a little bit of cover to work through, but they were facing the other way, so it was fantastic. Got you onto the sticks, about 125, 130 yards, broadside, and you broke the spine on the first shot, and walked up and we finished it with a shot into the heart. Beautiful black wildebeest bull. The bosses on him, Troy has developed very nicely also to the top, and if you look at all the cracks on there, it shows you the character and the age of this bull. He's about 8 years old, beautiful facial hair as well, very characteristic of a black wildebeest, that hair that stands up on the nose or above the nose, and beautiful bosses. Fantastic bull. He's going to be a beautiful trophy in your collection.
Awesome.
Well done.
Thank you.
Honestly,
Come on the sticks.
You got him? He's gonna drop.
Come. Okay, stand with me. Stand again.
Headshot. Wait. Got him too.
That's down.
That one in the front is the second one you shot. You're gonna get both. you're a machine. When they're moving, you're a machine.
I don't have time to think.
Yeah, excellent. Troy, this is your first zebra that we found after you shot the second one. This one surprised us coming around that bush. We were still setting up and trying to find where they are. And you shot him a frontal shot. And he ran about, I'd say 70, 80 yards, and he went to lie down. And you finished him off with a second shot. But a beautiful stallion. Unique markings like all the zebra have. And he's got a pristine looking skin. He's going to look very beautiful in your trophy room. Well done.
Thanks.
I'm happy to have been with you on this one. It was good. It's just gone 2 o'clock on the 27th of July. We've had a fantastic morning, and we are now recovering the second zebra, a Birchall zebra. Again, very unique markings on him. This is for a flat skin or a rug, as you guys call it. And obviously they will skin it with the head skin attached to the body, so it'll be a really interesting rug on the ground, on the floor, on the wall, wherever you're going to put it. But yeah, memorable hunt. He was part of a group of 3, and he was the second one that you shot out of that herd, which we surprised they came walking out onto us. So yeah, very memorable for me, Troy, and definitely for you as well, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And good shooting with the 338 Win Mag. Well done.
Thanks. Aimed a little down because I don't want to damage my horn.
He's still wide. Okay. Let me just get my with him. That's the one we saw the other morning when we walked down for the wildebeest. He crossed in front of us here. That's him. Nope.
That's your bull.
Is that exciting or what?
Yeah, God, it's huge.
Beautiful bull.
Wow. Pretty.
I'm 99% sure this is the one we saw that day. He's awesome.
Gosh, nice. What a monster. Beautiful.
Well, Troy, it's the 27th of July. You've just shot this beautiful kudu bull this morning. You had to take a running shot, and big congratulations for firing 2 very good shots. Brought him down. Old bull, got nice wide horns. Left hand horn is slightly more worn down than the right hand one. full of character. That's what you want. You want an old bull, you want character, and you want nice wide horns, and that's what you've got here. And I'm happy that we could get this specific one because we saw him a few days ago behind us on that hill crossing the ride. So well done, and he's going to look beautiful on your wall.
I think so.
I know so. Beautiful. Well done. Further down, come. Good shot. You are a shooter on the move, that's for sure. Troy, that's something else that you've shown me today, honestly. You don't need them sticks.
Not really.
Wow, just look at that. I can't believe it. That first shot was just behind the shoulder. Perfect shot. Just behind the shoulder. As that bullet hit, I saw the bump of the blood. And the bullet, you know, the blood was starting to come out.
We ain't letting him go.
Yeah. Beautiful. Let's go and have a look. Really true. I mean, I've seen that firsthand now.
You got something to tell.
You know what? My dad's been waiting for us to tell him this eland is down all week since you arrived because he wants the meat. My dad. That's his favorite meat. Yep. He's expired. Look where that bullet is sitting. That's exit side, eh? All the energy is inside. Big lump, eh?
What a monster.
Beautiful.
What kind of monster? Obviously monster. Wow.
Beautiful bull. Look at his horns. Oh, he's been in the oranges. Look. Look how he's been rubbing his horns into the oranges.
Oh, wow.
Well, Troy, we've seen this beautiful Cape Eland bull, I think two afternoons in a row. Couldn't get onto him, and we saw him in the same valley where we are now. But this afternoon he met his fate, and you fired an excellent shot on him, moving from right to left. First shot hit him middle of the body, but behind the shoulder, mid-height. And that did all the damage because the bullet is gone straight through the lungs. It sits below the skin on the far side. Second was just a security shot, and he dropped right on the track. So that's good planning from you.
Yeah, right up to the truck.
Yeah, so that we don't have to drag him out of the bush or go after him. But a fantastic eland bull. He's got symmetrical horns, nice and thick. Both horns are intact. They flare outwards at the top, and they're quite long. And he's got a lovely tuft on the forehead. So extremely muscular bull. He's got a nice dew lap as well. And it's a grey color. We call it blue, the blue bull. And he is going to make a fantastic trophy. Congratulations, well done.
Thank you very much.
have to be afraid or anything. You can be relaxed. You can put this foot outside. You can do whatever you want to, just as you are comfortable. So it's going to take like a minute or so for you.
Yeah, this is our last day hunting in South Africa, and we were supposed to be heading home tomorrow. Looks like we're getting canceled on our flight, and we're chasing giraffe. We'll see if we can kill one.
Alright, so there's a bull and a cow that's together and a calf. The wind is good for us, it's coming from right to left. Obviously the giraffes are high up, so they will see us coming, but I think if we walk upright, it will be our best bet, but we'll still keep through the trees to get up to them. And I've just got to identify the bull clearly, and there's nothing behind it. And then hopefully we'll get you onto the sticks and have a shot. Okay? On the right.
Whatever. Again?
Yeah, put your scope on him. Put your scope on him. If he turns broadside, you can give him another shot. Wait, there's one behind.
I won't shoot.
One behind. One behind. You can shoot now. Let's go closer. Excellent shot. You took your time on that shot, but it's perfect. Excellent shooting again, eh? You took your time on the first shot, and the other two were freehand again. Beautiful shot placement. Especially on these big animals, you need to be right on target, and you were. Great. That first shot, if you look on the diagram, you went just past the thick bone into the top of the lungs and the heart. Well, yellow. Troy, well, it's last hunting day.
We planned for the last day of the hunt to do a giraffe, and it took us the best part of probably 4 or 5 hours to get onto the right bull. We stalked him, well, we saw him from about 1,000 yards out, came down the hill with the truck, stopped and stalked about 300 yards, and got to, I'd say, about 65 yards or so. Put you onto the sticks and you fired a magnificent shot, hitting him on the shoulder. From the minute he took that bullet, you could see he was uncomfortable. And he went about, what, 60 yards and he fell over. Yep. And you gave him 2 more shots just to finish him off. But fantastic bull, excellent shooting again. I don't know where 12 days of hunting has gone, but it's finished. You know, it felt like 5, 6 days at most, but what a way to end your hunt. Excellent shooting, beautiful animal, and I can't wait to see him as a full mount in your trophy room. Well done.
Thank you.
Well done.
That ain't nothing to you.
She went through 800 the interview to go, Richie, you talk. Look, I have a video thing.
Well, we're here at the lodge with the men, having a great old time. You know, this is our last night in South Africa. Had a fantastic hunting weeks, days. Very successful. It was definitely a dream and a fantasy that definitely came true on hunting here in South Africa, and I greatly appreciate it of these two on, you know, experiencing it with them, and also, you know, with our wives, and, you know, meeting new people. The staff here is just fantastic, and I just really want to say thank y'all both.
Yeah, it was awesome. We all traveled a long way to get here, and I think we all took the game we wanted to take. I myself took 14 animals, and they were all pretty big and everything we wanted. And we planned this trip a year and a half ago, and finally we got here, and it's been probably the best 2 weeks of hunting I've ever had.
Oh, hands down, hands down.
Exactly. Today was super special for me. I've held off since the second day on taking a kudu for the right one. 30 minutes before show over this afternoon, very old kudu, never been seen this week, showed itself, blind in one eye. Just because it was facing me didn't make it any difference. I'll take the help and the advantage. But
he shot him from the blind side.
To be able to do it in the style and the way that we did made it so much more memorable. Honestly, the worst thing of this whole trip is leaving, because my phone hasn't worked in 2 weeks. I get an hour in the morning and an hour in the afternoon. It doesn't work. I have lost so much stress, and I have actually gained kind of a new lease on life, and I got to thank him for it, because honestly, because of some health issues with my father back home about a week ago, I told him, I said, I don't think I can do this. I said, man, I'll just have to forfeit what I've got. I said, things at home mean a lot to me. My father pushed me to be here. This one even told me, he said, your dad knows that. He said, trust me. He said, I understand. He said, and you'll understand, and every day I've got to talk with my dad and know that he was safe at home. And so this was meant to be. So to lose all the stress, get a new lease, and everything at home is okay, means so much more than any of these animals that I have been blessed with to take. That was just the extra inning. Being able to be here with these people, all this fellowship has meant the world to me. My wife told me this morning, she said, you have been the sweetest guy. She said, ain't real sure where he's been hiding lately, but I'm glad to see that he's back. Stress can be a silent killer. I understand that, and man, I've lost so much of that being able to get here, connect with all these animals and all the good people and friends. We high-five at night and hug. Has made the world to me. Now I get to mount all his stuff from this trip, and I can be able to finance next trip in a big circle. And it has been a blessing, and it has been an honor to do this. And I'm so glad that Troy persuaded me to get in. I really am.
Just stay tuned later on. You'll see a swimming adventure.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
A bet is a bet, and I will honor it.